Thanks for joining in the SEN show on the Schmoedown Entertainment Network, produced in partnership with Skybound Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
I hope you have a lot of humps today and some lumps of money in your future, something like that. Well, we made it, and we have like kind of the best crew because this is gonna be the most just off the hinge, talk about whatever we want, / some really cool news stories. I'm Steph Sabraw, joined by the queen herself, one of the funniest people, one of the greatest ASMR legends of our time. I'm talking about Kate Mulligan.
Good morning.
Good morning. And her
I still got it.
Yeah. If we're lucky, we'll get to hear that on the mic. You have no idea what it does to your body when you hear those noises reverb through. And we have our ASMR king and partner in comedy crime, Brett Sheridan.
Hello. My mom didn't ask me if that was a dildo, Kate.
If that was a dildo, that would be called the Click Killer 5000. Yeah, that would murder you.
She's like, not that I've ever seen what they look like. It was, so she's probably gonna kill me for bringing this up.
Honey, I had a similar dildo. In her defense, I could see that.
It looks very sexual, but I've used those before, and
Listen,
the
everything
intensity.
is sexual
What kind
if you
of
make
sex
it.
are you having?
Pounding. That's some
Lord.
50 Shades of Grey pound it sex.
All right, for
Okay, talking about
Keith Nilsen in the chat. Sorry,
Yeah.
someone who also pounds it, Ryan Nilsen. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, guys, I found it, let's keep it PG, right? I think I missed this ASMR
my
scene from the
God.
World Girls, but I now need to go back and watch it.
I'm putting up clips of it separated so people can see it because everyone has to see it. And we have one of the cutest, most talented humans, Alex Marzoña. Don't forget the Enya.
Hello, it's very nice to be with ASMR royalty.
Yes, Alex. Yes. We might do a whole whisper. Oh, here we go. ASMR has started early in this Wednesday. Welcome everyone. We have some cool news stories. Black Widow is finally announced Helen Mirren to be in Shazam. And we have some exciting goals. Remember, it's $50 for impressions, and we picked the top 4, I believe, at the end of the stream to be able to do it. We have Brett and Kate here, so take advantage of that, if you will. And then we thought this would be fun. Every time we reach $100, we're going to do a group dance. The first one will probably be a Macarena. Then it might be the machine washer, a good little dance. Everyone needs a good dance break. And then at 500, Ryan will be doing a mashup karaoke, and we will get involved in that.
$50.
Ooh.
Good morning,
Thank you,
everyone.
James.
Hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, James.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wow.
James
Thank
is
you,
one
James.
of the truly nicest men on the planet. He's the one that
What did-
his wife has our birthday, Brett.
Oh, look at that. That's
Wow,
awesome.
every great is born on that day, or what?
Pretty much.
Hello.
Hello. So we'll do the mashup karaoke at 500, and then at 650, if we're feeling really frisky, I can and have the ability to go Super Saiyan. I did it at the end of the World Girl stream. If you want to see it again, we can do that for 650. And that will be a good time. But what's up, y'all? Are we having a good Wednesday? Kate, good to see you again.
I gotta tell you, it's a Wednesday.
Oh.
Okay? Because we out here winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to do? That little distracted stuff is I was like, oh, I do have Bluetooth. I do have Bluetooth headphones. I guess I don't have to
Really?
wear these things. But I don't know. My 2015 Mac is not.
Oh,
You
just
can't do it?
I mean, I'm sure I can do it. I just don't know how.
So we open up the settings, Kate. Go to settings. And then we'll...
Ryan, work her through that.
I'll
for
work
a
it through that. Yeah.
Good segment.
Ryan's
Good segment.
trying to tell me to do something,
I think
but
you did
Ryan,
it.
I can't.
You did
great.
it. I think you did it.
You done did it.
You done did it.
Awesome.
You done
You
did
done
it.
did it. Everyone with us today, please send in any questions, comments, concerns. Really, we have 2 hours to hang out with y'all. So if you have anything you want to ask us about movies, TV, girls, guys, humans, earthlings, werewolves, vampires, whatever it may be, we have a really epic crew here today to be able to answer and talk with y'all, because that's what it's all about, is being in the community together and getting to have a great hump day. But Alex, what's our first story?
All right, yeah, let's talk. We talked about it a bit yesterday as it broke, but Black Widow has moved to July 9 and will have a simultaneous theatrical release, as well as a premiere access fee of $30 on Disney Plus on the same day. Cruella will also follow the same model on May 28th, and other moves made by Disney yesterday include the Pixar movie Luca going straight to Disney Plus, Free Guide to August 13, Marvel's Shang-Chi moving to Labor Day weekend, September 3, as well as other movies. Are you surprised by Black Widow finally moving to Disney Plus, Steph? And what do you think of these other movies shifting?
No, I'm not surprised at all. I think they were just waiting the longest amount possible to let us know. But I think I don't know about y'all, but I have such fatigue when it comes to these release dates.
James
I'm like,
Wheeler
just tell
donated
me.
$20. By the way, Kate,
James.
did you get to your son's speech class? I actually ask because I had speech therapy growing up.
She just ran to make sure that happened, I think.
Yeah, that might be actually no joke. What she...
We'll ask her
it's
when
Wednesday.
she gets here.
Ah! When you said Happy Wednesday, Kate,
Yeah,
realized
Kate
it.
had this face. She was like, that sounds familiar for some reason. I hope I'm not missing anything.
I think
She's such a good mom. James, thanks again for the donation. Keep sending
James.
them in, y'all. We have some good goals for you. So, yeah, but I just want them to tell me. I'm like a mom waiting for their kid to tell them that they're having sex. It's like, just tell me when you're ready. Like, I don't need the back and forth. You're making me feel weird about it. I just want to know when you're actually ready to release the movie. And I feel like this is the time where it seems like this is actually it. And it makes sense that they're going to release it on Disney Plus as well as the theater. I think they probably looked at the numbers from Raya and decided that it would be more beneficial for the film. Brett, what are you thinking? Does it affect the way that you're going to view it at all?
I think I'm with you too. This, and I always joke every time they say, "Oh, it got pushed." I'm like, "What, really?" You know, I mean, like things are just gonna keep getting pushed. I think they're getting pushed even more now because there is a light at the end of the tunnel that people are starting to see, and they really want to. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it got pushed again. I don't know, but I still think $30. I don't know. I don't want to pay $30 for something because I have the ability to wait years to watch a film. So as far as I'm concerned, my need for content isn't that much that I would rent something for $30. But I know there are others who take in film quite frequently, like Alex, who probably needs that because he's quote gone through all of Netflix or
Right.
Finished Hulu. He's one of those guys.
I feel like it makes sense though that they would release it in theaters too, because theaters are already about to open, and I just even see in the chat here and from talking to people are so desperate to get back in the theater that I can't imagine that they're not making some money. And I know that there are a lot of people, not enough, but a lot of people have gotten their vaccinations, and it's going to continue to go in that direction. So by the time we hit July, so many people are going to be vaccinated. If I'm vaccinated by then, hopefully I'll 100% see this in theater and support it. Ryan, is this a film you're going to see in theater?
First off, is that something that all moms wait to be told by their sons? Because
they want to know.
Okay, good to know.
Oh, she's still waiting on you, Ryan?
Good to know. I just
She's
didn't
still
know that was
waiting?
something that you had to share. But anyway.
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah. Everyone call your mom right now. Let them know if and when you had sex.
Interesting dinner later today.
They want to know, but they don't want to know.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, now you know. I am very, I'm sad that it's been delayed again. Black Widow, this is, I think, the fourth time it's been delayed. But I'm psyched to see it's going to be co-released on Disney+. This was probably the smarter move. I think more people will be going to the theater in July, or open to go into the theater in July than they would be in May. This does kind of shift a bunch of things around, though, which is a little eye-opening. But it kind of makes me think, wow, HBO Max was onto something with committing to this earlier in the year. Maybe the fashion in which they done it or did it wasn't the best. But now it seems like everyone's kind of moving in that direction. Kate, did you forget about the speech therapy lesson?
No. We're on spring break.
Oh.
But James definitely got hurt and was doing that hurt cry. And
Oh, sorry.
even this is the thing that's so tricky about this time is that I know he's with Dickie. I know Dickie's got him. But when you're a mom and you hear your kid do that cry, you're like, oh, I'm the only one that you get like egomania. But also, I don't want him to grow up and be like, there was that time that mom worked from home and she never came out of the office, even if I was hurt.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to think about it that way. So
Right.
Dickie's like, I got it. I'm like, I know you do, but I need to have it. And sure enough, he just wanted to crawl in my. He
It
said,
was like
Mama.
Bad signal.
Tim Simbo
Yeah, I
noted
was like
$20.
watching the superhero.
While $30 is fine for those with families like Brett's and Kate's, those I know who are MCU fans but are struggling with student loans and other financials say it's too much. They also can't wait because MCU spoilers will be quickly spread when it arrives.
Well, so the thing is though, it's opening in theaters too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for those people who are, I don't listen. I don't know that. I do think you can't. Did someone get hurt again? I'll actually just go out and hurt them both. So then I know.
You're like a but you are a superhero being called to action. The way and the quickness that you turned off your camera and
my
left
God.
out was incredible.
I'm gonna tell you guys a story about a.
Oh,
A
No,
what?
sorry.
About a mother
glow
who
stick.
gets her
a
kid.
glow stick.
A glow
About a
stick.
glow
There are two glow sticks,
Okay.
and
There was a glow stick.
And there was a hole.
There was a whole no. I'll tell you that story later. But I want to. But so in theory, depending on where you are in the country, I don't know what a movie. Let's say a movie ticket runs you 15, 10. I don't know what it runs you.
700. I don't know. It's been a while.
If you're somebody who's been vaccinated or feels safe, you still could go see this in the theaters. In theory, right? Am I
Yeah.
misinterpreting that? So
Totally.
for those people who don't want to, I do think it's actually super smart in this case because the truth is, $30 for a family is a steal, and also kids aren't going to be vaccinated by July. Kids might not be vaccinated this year. So if you're somebody like me that's got concerns about your kids getting this virus because they have autoimmune issues or whatever, then I'm not taking my kids to the movies this year. I might go to the movies this year, but I'm not taking my kids with me. So for me, absolutely, if we were MCU people, I would no question spend this 30 and not be mad about it like I was with Mulan.
Are your kids into MCU yet?
We are not, and it's only because like they're into we're Harry Potter and we're Star Wars right now. Like that's like really what we are. I mean, and James is like very big into Toy Story. But yeah, they're like really into what I am, and I for whatever reason just have. I'm sure that if I got into the MCU, I'm sure if I watched the videos. Oh, she's old. I'll see those video cassettes.
Yeah.
I bet they're gonna be cool.
The VHS?
The tapes.
I can't. I've got it. I'm gonna get the. What's the first one I need to watch? The Iron Man.
Yeah.
The Iron Gentleman.
The Iron Giant.
Or if
tell
you want
you
to do
what,
it in
Iron-
chronological
Iron-
order, the first
Yeah.
10 minutes of Thor 2. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
By the
And
way-
then you split it.
Yeah.
God.
What are we at right now? Because I'll tell you what. Just for the first, once we get to over the 100, I'm gonna give you guys an impression of Ryan starting the show today.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Be great.
Let's get to 100.
Once we get to 100, I'm gonna just
Streamlabs.
once we cross over that threshold, I'm gonna give you a Ryan impression that had me.
She just got in the peekaboo position. She's ready. I am ready for that. Send in your Streamlabs super chats. Let us know if you would go see Black Widow in the theaters. Obviously, pending on where you are with the vaccine and where you are with your decision on that. Or if you're gonna spend the $30 for Disney Plus. Alex, what else was on the list and what got pushed back? All I heard was Shang-Chi because that's the one I'm the most excited about.
Bing.
We also got Luca going straight to Disney Plus.
Mm.
So that will be Pixar's third movie going straight to Disney Plus, right? Because
no.
Onward.
Onward was a theatrical. I saw. Yeah,
Oh, it was?
That
Oh,
did
it
get like
was? Wow.
1 or 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and then of course Soul got directly to Disney Plus, and now Luca is going straight
Travis
there as
Gilbert
well.
donated $20. A donation for James's boo-boo. I have often been told by the wife he needs me when the boys got hurt. The bone is only sticking out a little. You're fine, kiddo. Something about they need a band-aid or medical treatment. Happy hump day.
Hump day.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, that pushed us over the threshold. So here is Ryan Nilsen before this show today. So he mutes us all, so none of us can, but we just get to watch the Ryan show. And this is Ryan. We're seeing this side of him. I'm going to see if I can give the side.
Okay.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on. Go play. It was basically like many mumbling mice are making my music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Many mumbling mice. And he's like, welcome to the shows co-sponsored by Skybound. Skybound.
Skybound.
James Wheeler donated $20. Please give that impression, Kate.
Oh, you just got it, James.
Oh,
You
wow.
got it.
Well, Kate, I thought you were
James.
going to do the other one where he had to take Rocha's name off and then put it back on.
No, apparently the John Rocha says is coming. I hope he does.
Yeah.
John
yeah.
Rocha says.
The John Rocha says.
We'll see, but
The one and only.
let us
Could
know if
we-
you like that intro.
Oh my God,
Guys.
I'll tell you what, Ryan, it was so funny because we were all just like, we were your captive audience, and I was done. You were just like, hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game now. Go.
Skybound. Skybound.
Oh.
Skybound.
All right, let's have a good show. As if,
Oh my God.
as if we hadn't been watching the whole
He's
process.
so peacefully intense.
Oh.
Like, it's like
Peacefully
peaceful, calm,
intense.
but intense.
Oh, so Ron's on. So Rocha's on the show again?
Oh,
Okay.
Cool.
God, I can't wait for Rocha to come on, and then it will all be worth it that you went through the time to do
It's
that.
like he wasn't on the weekly schedule, but he was on the email. So I was going, oh God, he doesn't usually co-host. I don't know what's happening.
Ryan,
Kate, go.
I was gonna say, it appears to me that you're back home.
Yes,
Were you not home this weekend?
I was not home this weekend.
That was quick.
Was quick.
Okay.
I was,
I
and
won't-
you know,
I won't say anything.
yeah.
I won't say anything like
I won't
I
say
haven't
anything.
in the
The only
past
thing I'll
30
say is I love you,
seconds.
Kate. What's the next
Love
story?
Yeah, Alex, what's the next story we got?
Well, I just wanted to share that I would like to watch this in theaters. I want to be vaccinated by In the Heights in June.
Yeah.
That's the first one I'm going to see in theaters. But like it gives families an option. And also I wonder if Loki will move now, because that's supposed to be June 11, 6 episodes. So then this release date would coincide with the 5th episode of Loki. So I wonder if they, in order to
God, Alex,
not have
good
too
math.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You used your abacus on that
Yeah,
shit right
no,
there.
I know that was my bad for not asking Alex the question, but he had the best answer for us.
Sure did.
Thank
So if you have your vaccine, Alex, you're planning on seeing both In the Heights, and then Black Widow would probably be the second movie you saw in theater.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I'm all for please make sure it's 25% capacity,
Yeah.
lower capacity. So for In the Heights, I can just sit in the corner by myself and cry and not be disturbed by anybody else, and not disturb anybody else either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think there's definitely a way the theaters are the one that totally got screwed over, I think, in the sense that I'm totally with people social distancing and the right businesses having to be closed or having to set different protocol for safety. But so many things opened up with the same sort of situation where you're sitting in a closed place for a certain amount of time, 1.5 to 2 hours, which is right around a theater. And they were the ones who didn't get to be open. So I think people, as soon as they can get the opportunity, will be going there if they're vaccinated.
And here's a fun little tip for everyone. Even pre-pandemic, don't sit right behind somebody or in front of them when there's plenty of space. My mom finally went back to the theater, and some asshole sat directly behind her with plenty of spots in the whole place. And then she kind of had to get up and move because she didn't want to
Not the
confront
mom.
this. Yeah, well... you don't want to confront a Nebraskan. There he goes again.
What was she saying?
I'm just saying.
Do any of you have any crazy theater experiences, like the worst people seated next to you, or like, I don't know, you had the shits during a movie?
I mean, always.
I was gonna say.
Always. I actually, Rocha is geared.
Oh,
Rocha is Richard Gere.
The one and only John Rocha has entered the building.
He entered at the perfect time because he always has a story about fighting a dude in the theater.
Yeah,
John,
or a child.
John, we'd love to hear your input on this, so I just posed the question.
Did you get LASIK?
Oh, I
What's
can
going-
barely see. I'm back from the eye doctor.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Did you get
I'm a
LASIK?
robot like eye
I
doctor.
like that Steph is coming from the lobby area of my eye doctor.
Yeah. Listen, please initial your first and last name here, your date, and the doctor will be right with you.
Put your insurance.
Would you like any Keurig coffee or tea? We have wet wipes in the bathroom just in case things get a little.
So we got a
dry.
dilated
Little funny.
Rocha.
Yeah,
Wow.
you got dilated Rocha. So
Wait,
Christian-
I feel like you did a stereo with us on our birthdays. I feel like from your eye doctor. Are you getting a surgery or
I
something?
did. No. I had to go back and get some more tests on the eye, so they were just looking at it.
Are you
also.
okay?
Yeah. No, I'm
Oh,
good.
okay.
Just standard stuff. I had a car accident in '91 where the rearview mirror exploded into my eye. So I have to get that tested every few years. So yeah.
Shit. Well,
I'm so glad you can see and have
At
no
all.
lingering bad issues, Rocha.
Is that you, Steph? Okay.
Yeah. Rocha, knock knock.
Daniel
It's your
Medina
office
donated
lady.
$20. Theaters have been doing a lot of work to reopen in the safest way possible if only people would follow the rules.
Yeah.
It's almost like some of these people haven't been living through a global pandemic for a year now.
Right.
Yep.
can you turn up your audio?
John, John, your paperwork is here.
Have you guys talked about the new team yet? The Danger Zone? Have you guys talked about that yet? No. Okay.
Oh.
Let's
What are
do
we
it.
talking about?
Let's
What
do
were we
it.
talking about?
John, we were talking
host.
about. We can definitely switch to that if you don't have a crazy or a better story to tell us of an in theater experience. Like, has there
Oh.
been a super unruly person in there? Did you,
Yes.
like Kate, have the shits? And do you have a story to share?
I have had fights in movie theaters. Yes.
I've heard John
Yes.
tell these stories, by
Yeah.
the way, on multiple podcasts.
12. I've had 2 fights in theaters. Real quick, one was I was dating my dental receptionist at the time, and
Me, basically.
we went to go see what was the Ben Stiller one with Eddie Murphy, Money Heist or whatever it was called.
Tower Heist.
Powerhouse.
Power.
Oh, boy, I have a match on Friday. Anyway, Tower Heist. We're sitting there, and it's our second date, I think. We go to a movie, and this woman comes in, sits down next to and with her husband. We're watching the movie. About an hour in, and I'm just sitting, and it's one of those seats where you can put your feet up on the railing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just comfortably watching this and whatever, and she's pregnant and her husband. So about an hour into the movie, they switch places, and then I adjust my arm to kind of lean back as I'm watching the movie, and he just goes, boom, like this with his arm right into my arm. And I was like, what the fuck, in the middle of the movie really loud as a reaction. And he goes, you have been hitting my pregnant wife all day. And I said, all through the movie. And I said, I'm so sorry. I'm just watching the movie. I'm sorry if she said, your leg is pushing against her leg. She is pregnant. Don't you understand? And I was just like, okay, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't know. She didn't say anything. And she's like, you did. You have been hitting me the whole movie. And I'm like, well, why didn't you say anything? And he's all upset and shit. And I was like, but you have no right to hit me like that. But, we can discuss it outside. If you want to go outside, we can go outside and discuss it. So what does he do, this little shitbird? He goes and runs and gets the manager. He leaves with his wife, gets the manager. And of course, the dental receptionist is absolutely mortified. Needless to say, this is our last date. But he comes over, the manager is like, I heard you assaulted so bad. I was like, I didn't assault anybody. This asshole cold-cocked me with his fucking elbow because apparently he thought that I was hitting his wife with my leg as I was adjusting and moving over. if she had said anything, I'd have like adjusted my seat. So it's just weird. It's weird. Now that
Wow.
Also, like hearing this story in COVID times, I'm like, I can't believe you had to sit next to strangers.
Yeah.
I never want to sit next to a stranger again. I don't. I have no interest in it. Like, I don't want to know, what your scent is. I don't want to pick up on your pheromones anymore. I just want to be with the people that I know.
That's right. That's correct.
Life has changed. But Rocha, you came in. You wanted to introduce the what was it?
No.
What did you say?
Let's move past.
Okay. But we do have a match airing today, Alex.
Yeah, we do have a match airing today, and if you were a patron, you would have been able to see it on Monday, but today we have, for everybody, Video Drew versus Elliot Dewberry in a singles match, so that drops at 2 p.m. for those who haven't watched it, aka are not patrons, so go please become a patron at patreon.com/Schmoedown. Tomorrow we got Christy V from the Stars versus Rick Radis on the Finstock Exchange. That'll be a singles match. That'll be tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then Friday, we have another big day. We have 3 matches total. The first one is Paul Preston versus James White. So, Kate, who do you got there?
I mean, somebody that plays for the Den.
And then
later
that day...
I should say currently plays for the Den.
Later that day, we have our Battlefield pay-per-view. And that will be the undercard is Liz Shannon Miller versus John Rocha. Who do you got, Rocha?
The undercard. That's what I have. I have the undercard is what I have. No, I think I've got Liz Shannon Miller in this one. She looks really ready. I've seen her play against Chance and Bibbs. Rocha's got his work. The Outlaw's got his work cut out from this. Is not going to be an easy match, and a lot of people are saying already that this guy stayed in the game too long. He wasn't a coward and retired like Dan and Riley. He actually stayed too long in the game, and now Lightning Liz Shannon Miller looking to build upon what she's built. Sam Levine managing her. She's there with Ethan Irwin. Who knows what kind of scrimmages they've been having. So it's, the Outlaws got the exchange behind him, but they're a bunch of rookies. Did Craig and JTE and Tom and the rookies prepare him correctly for this match? And his Outlaw Nation patrons, we shall see. I got Liz Shannon Miller in this one.
Yeah.
All right. And then in the main event, we have Ben Bateman versus Mark Riley in the Battlefield match. So that'll be a clash between former teammates. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I've
got
teammate.
Riley.
Me too.
I've got
Me
Riley.
too.
I've literally got Riley, and I've got Riley. Can that become the new sound? Can that be the new occur? Can it be?
The Kate. Yeah. I think it's gonna be such a great match. I that's all you can ever ask for. I hope that it's super close the entire time. It's so exciting when it's like that. And I know both of them are so good at the game and come so prepared. But I do think I just have a feeling about Riley this time.
I gotta tell you, I have never had to manage a live match before either. So this is gonna be.
Well, Kate, you have been killing every single match. You're such an incredible manager. This is just no different.
I'm just not the manager I was last year. I don't know if that makes the jump to incredible, but I'm just not doing a bit the whole time.
The Video Drew and a Dewberry match is really great. As a patron, I did see it early, and it's really fun. There's a lot of some marriage drama.
Marriage drama?
Yes. You'll make sense once you see it.
Oh, okay.
But yes, there's some marriage drama in that match.
Wow.
But I think I want Riley to win, but I think Ben will win.
Okay.
I don't know who to choose. To be honest with you, because both men want to prove something. But Riley, you can't discount Riley. Because if Riley is feeling it and he's in the zone, there is nothing Ben can do to win. When Riley's in the zone. When Riley's shaky or he's not sure or he stumbles, then maybe Ben can pick up the pace or pick up the victory. But remember them last year in that tag team match against Shazam? Like it was they both Morgan might say.
Yes. We love a good hot take.
Yeah, so make sure you for $10 patrons, that'll be free for you. That'll be this Friday at 5 p.m. And if you want to get tickets to that, they are available at the Schmoedown Live So make sure you get your tickets for Schmoedown Battlefield this Friday at 5 p.m. And also make sure you check out our Twitch channel on Schmoedown. Because the FCL, the First Class League, for all the people that went undrafted, will be getting their chance to play.
Not all.
And make sure you also subscribe to Schmoedown
yeah.
Extra. Schmoedown Extra on YouTube to catch the replays as well. So that'll be premiering on Tuesday, March 30th.
30th. I'll be there. I'm so excited. Come hang out with us. It's going to be a really
my
great
God.
season.
The funniest part is the levels of Marzoña was like the levels of bitterness that just happened, which was Marzoña's like, for anybody who wasn't drafted, and then Ryan's like, no, actually I'm bitter that I wasn't drafted, and I'm not even in the FCL. Everybody's got COVID over here. We all coughing up a storm.
Yeah. Oh my God, the shade. Alex throws the most quiet shade. It's quite poetic, actually, when it goes down. It's
like shade from a palm tree.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. Ryan.
Hey.
If someone wants to learn how to, I don't know, maybe like throw shade in writing or comedy, where might they master that?
Oh, you can master that with this incredible program called Masterclass. You guys, it's one of our sponsors. You can learn from the world's best minds anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. You can learn from Ken Burns on how to do documentary filmmaking like me. Again, film major in college, focused mostly on narrative, but I'm making a little short doc right now, and Masterclass has been perfect for teaching me all the ins and outs and all the things you don't really think about with documentary filmmaking at my own pace. With over 100 classes from a range of world-class instructors, you can always get that thing that you've always wanted to do. It's a lot closer than you think, you guys. So, as an SEN Live listener, you get 15% off an annual membership. So go to masterclass.com/SEN Live. That's masterclass.com/SEN Live. That's 15% off Masterclass annual membership. A lot of us have done it. I know Steph did the Aaron Sorkin screenwriting class, which again, there's multiple tiers. Really, like, you can go at your own pace. There's not like a ton of homework, and it's all video. Like, I did the Gordon Ramsay cooking videos. It's not him yelling. It's him just kind of walking you through different dishes. I've been cooking a lot more with quarantine and working from home. So it's a great program, you guys. You don't want to miss out on this whatsoever. Thank you for listening, and back to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, that's a really great deal. Masterclass is a really sick program.
Steph, are you writing me into your script? Because, I mean, if you're about representation, you should probably have an old white dude in it.
Right. Let me promise you one thing. There might be a lot of old white dudes on Earth, but there is not another Brett on Earth. If I could take your IP like that, then yeah, let me write you in. I should be so lucky to be able to write you in as a character. That would be amazing. Thanks for that, Ryan. Reminder, send in Streamlabs Superchats, any questions, comments, concerns that you have on the league. The match is coming up on Friday. Who you have, Riley or Ben, and anything that we're discussing today. Black Widow announcement, Helen Mirren to be in Shazam, which I assume will be our next story. Anything that you have, just send those in. $50 for impressions. Remember that we picked the top 4 at the end to do impressions, and that at $500, Ryan will do a mashup karaoke. And if we reach $650, I'll go Super Saiyan. So Alex, can we get to our next story?
Yeah, let's do it. Helen Mirren.
I don't know what that means.
I have a Super Saiyan outfit, and I'll put it on and become a Dragon Ball legend.
I gotta look this up.
Sorry,
I don't know.
He also had to look up Gigi Hadid today.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
He's like,
Oh my God.
what is...
I was like, your daughter's going to be the next Gigi Hadid. He's like, right? I got to look that up.
Kylie Jenner lip filler. What does that mean? Okay. Alex.
Speaking of Gigi Hadid, Helen Mirren has joined the cast of DC's Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and will play the villain Hespera, daughter of Atlas. Mirren joins returning cast members Zachary Levi, Asher Angel, Jack Dylan Grazer, and newly cast Rachel Zegler, and the movie is set for June 2023. Steph, are you excited to see Helen Mirren in a villain role?
Yeah, I feel like we have seen her in a little in roles, not necessarily the true villain, but like mixed character roles where she has motives that are selfish and self-indulged. So I think that I could totally picture her doing that. I feel like most of the British actors I can see as villains. It's like such an easy crossover for so many of them, especially the ones who have been working in Hollywood for so long, and she's a legend. So why not do something like this? I think that this could be a really cool fit to especially see Helen Mirren in DC. That's something that I wouldn't have guessed a few years ago, but I'm excited about. Kate, what's your thoughts on this?
100% with you. For me, she's definitely somebody like correct me if I'm wrong, but have I seen a movie that she wasn't fantastic in? No, right? Like Ryan. Wow,
I can't
Ryan.
think of any. No, I can't think of any.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of any.
It's like
Fate of the Furious. Can't think of any. I can't think of any.
that she wasn't
Cameo.
fantastic, and she everything she touches, I feel like, is gold. She's one of those actresses that I bow at her altar. So I think it's great. I mean,
Emo Knight donated $20. My hopes are so high that your kids might kill me. So won't you kill me? So I die happy. My heart is yours to fill or burst. To break or bury. Or wear as jewelry. Whichever you prefer.
Emo Night. Thank you.
someone found my diary.
Yeah, you found my 8th grade diary, and I want to know what hot topic did you steal it from. Thank you, thank you, Emo Night, for that. That was amazing. Kate, were you
Emo
finished
Night,
with?
not-
I was, yeah. For me, I sort of like there's part of me like this is
Johnny
this
Five
is
for
me.
Life donated
Oh, yeah.
$100.
I'll just keep going.
Wow.
Hello everyone. I finally
Johnny.
watched the World Girls Marathon last night. Holy unicorns. I mean, Brett and Kate, you nearly fucking killed me with your ASMR segment. I haven't laughed that hard for 10 straight minutes in over a decade. Had tears and cramps.
Oh, I got to see this. Thank you, Johnny.
Well, thank you so much for that. That was, we'll be clipping it out. You'll see Rocha's segment too. Rocha shared an incredible story with us, so we'll be able to share those. Thank you for sending in that generous donation, though. You're a king, man. And Kate, you were finishing your final
I'll
thoughts.
tell you what. No, I'm gonna just keep doing it because the Schmoebot can tell I'm talking, so I'm just gonna talk slowly.
And maybe something will come in.
I just there's a part of me that like my gut, and this you can come eat me alive for this, people. I understand, but I'm like, she's too good for DC. That's like my initial gut on this.
Wow.
I know.
Rocha,
I know.
Do you have anything back to say to that thought from Kate?
I know.
I don't
know that I stand by that comment. It was just my gut instinct.
I feel you. She was just in a Fast and Furious movie, Kate, so I don't know if she's too good for DC.
Oh, you know what? You know what? That actually hearing that, I'm like, you know what? DC's a step up for her.
Yeah.
No, that being said, though, we've been seeing, all these old fogies coming out of the woodworks, like Michael Keaton, other people, Step, and other male old fogies coming out. Why not a grand dam of the screen to step into DC? Someone is powerful. And remember, for those of you who are massive fans of Excalibur, Brett knows what I'm talking about. Helen Mirren was an awesome villain in that movie. So for her to kind of go back to these villainous ways, I think is great. I'm excited to see who she might be playing, and she kind of classes up the joint as well. So
that was what I was trying to articulate.
Yeah, that's a fair
Class.
point.
That's what I meant. Thank you.
Yeah, and she's funny, and so she can roll with whatever the tongue-in-cheek type approach to Shazam is going to be. So who knows if she's connected in some way to the Black Adam thing that they're messing around with The Rock. I don't know, but either way, I think it's great to have her be a part of this, and I love it. I think it's so much fun. Depending on what villain she's going to play, she could be in the DC universe for quite some time. So
Rocha, you just came with points, my friend. Points were just made by Rocha. Brett, are you a fan of the first Shazam, and does it excite you that Helen will be in the second one?
You're gonna make me follow Rocha's eloquence.
I know. Rocha Rocha came here like this was a debate team session.
Truly.
Amazing.
It's almost like he's really good at this.
Yeah. It's almost like this is a job.
I love the Excalibur. That was I think that was like that was 1981, and it had an intermission when it played on. It might have been HBO or whatever. It gave you an intermission to go to the bathroom. It was only 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, but yeah, and I think it was very sexy, if I remember correctly. And I was probably too young to. No, yeah, I was probably too young to be watching it. But yeah, so if it's anything like Excalibur, is what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Rocha just took me way back into a different place, bringing up that film. Oh man,
Excalibur.
Yeah,
I don't blame
I
you for...
love Helen Mirren. I love you know what I love her documentary now. The fact that she's just this well-established, actress, and she's willing to do these, silly intros for these things. And they said that she's great to work with, and she's super fun and gets the humor of it. So yeah, I'll watch anything she's in. That's my take.
She's also on Masterclass.
Paddington's here.
I was hoping she would be the villain in Paddington 3, but I guess not, or at least not for now. She would be a great villain. Thank you. Farewell. Eat some marmalade, you motherfuckers.
Bye, Paddington. Oh my God.
Also, what is Cinnamon Shrimp Crunch behind Paddington?
Did you see that?
Oh, have you not heard about that, Kate?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Okay, let me fill you in on some deets. Man. So apparently Jensen Karp, who's married to Danielle Fishel.
No, don't know either of those people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know Topanga?
Topanga.
Oh, Topanga.
Oh,
Topanga from Step by Step?
Yeah, her husband is Jensen. Yeah,
okay.
Her husband is Jensen Karp, and apparently he found shrimp tails in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then, as he was going through it more, he's they found some like black weird stuff on other pieces of the crunch, and then they also found little pieces of rope as well. It's really weird. And then Cinnamon Toast Crunch was like, oh yeah, we're sorry about that. It's just accumulated sugar.
That's what they claimed it was.
Yeah. And he's like, no, these are clearly shrimp tails.
Motherfucker, don't tell me what this is. I know what this is.
Apparently he took it to a lab right now, and so they're waiting on results and everything. It's as a company, why just admit that it is shrimp tails or something? I don't know.
Why are shrimp such a problem to produce? Even when you get deveined shrimp, there's still veins in the shrimp.
Yeah.
I feel like they show up and shit on everything around them. And how do you get in a Cinnamon Toast Crunch box? I don't understand.
Steph, let me ruin shrimp for everyone right now. A marine biologist told me there is no good way to raise shrimp, that even the ones that they're destroying coral reefs and stuff like that. There's no sustainable way to, and I feel guilty every time I eat
$20.
Thank you.
It's a very special anniversary today. The day Randy Johnson murdered a poor little bird with a baseball. For those unfamiliar, Rocha, please explain.
Yeah, this was years ago. Real quick, Brett. Years ago, Randy Johnson he's a pitcher, very famous pitcher for Major League Baseball. He was throwing 104-mile-per-hour fastball as a bird was coming across the plate. Absolutely shattered the bird. Just all you see is
just the feathers,
and then just a bunch of feathers everywhere. If you haven't seen this, and I hope Kate's looking it up.
I've got to tell you, I'm just looking at the shrimp right now.
But here.
Who do I need to?
Between the shrimp and a bird getting hit by a fast pitch baseball, are you nuts? What is this world? What are the laws of gravity? This doesn't seem humanly right.
Randy,
my bird.
Ryan, can I share my screen?
Oh yeah,
I'll show you the thing. I'll show the clip.
Go for it. Go for it.
Not the bird, but the thing here. Where is it?
I am now not only outraged by a bird being murdered, but by shrimp being farmed improperly.
There it is. There it is. Look at that.
Oh,
that's shrimp, and that's rope.
Shrimp tail.
That's shrimp tail straight out of.
But yeah.
I said eaten.
That is shrimp tail. Okay.
In Cinnamon Toast Crunch defense, what is that? General Mills.
Yeah.
It does say made in a lab that produces ropes and shrimp. Shares equipment that produces ropes and shrimp.
Yo.
So it's just a little slip up. Gary was like, he's like, whoops, I forgot to do the conversion from shrimp and rope to.
The weird. There's also a picture. There's weird. It looks like shrimp poo-poos and black.
Just
specks
sugar.
Of poo-poo.
It's just sugar. Eat it.
Have any of you found anything crazy in your food before?
I found a roach
Tear.
in my in school lunch in my green beans, and I took it up there, and they gave me just another batch.
From the same batch that came with the roach.
I'm like, this is gross. I should get a, this should be. They didn't give it to me for free. They didn't give me my money back. Nope, they just gave me some more of the green beans that.
Julie
So
is calling that
disrespectful.
school right now.
Wow.
They're giving you the thing that already was infected.
Yeah, I'm like,
Like Taco Bell being like, oh, let me just give you, that your Crunch Wrap had shit in it. Let me give you the gloves that it came in. Let me just send you the shit-filled gloves.
no refund on my $1.25 or whatever a lunch cost back then. That would seem like a lot of money, but
Can
no.
I tell you?
Justice for kids.
I came across when I was home my hot lunch form. I don't know why my mom still. I'm sure it was just like in a bunch of paperwork that she just shoved. Hot lunch meals were when I was in school, and this was 93, 94 maybe. My mom was paying. It was like $5 for it was like $7 for a week of 5 lunches. $7 a week to have all 5 days of lunch. That's crazy.
$7.
$7.
How much is it now, Kate?
I would not. I mean, honestly, we did the hot lunch program. It was $8 a day at my kid's school.
Wow.
Because there's a woman making fresh meals, and so
That's
for
worth
what
it.
I would pay for one day of my kids to have.
Man.
Is what my mom was paying less than that for me to have hot meal lunches for 5 days of the week. I was like, this is wild. Anyway, I guess it's not as impressive as I thought, but it was like $1.25 per meal.
Oh yeah. The fun thing back then too is they labeled your cards A, B, and C. So if you got like discounted meals because your parents made less money. I'm not talking about myself. I was lucky, but there were kids that were horribly picked on because of them. I'm like, what a shitty thing to do to a kid is to make a big C on his lunch, so it's saying this is the one that gets free meals. So when you're in line with him, D-bag McGee's gonna be going, you get free lunch. That's what he sounded like, and I hope he still sounds like that. And he stinks.
_Sutherland donated $20.
He's a stinker.
First lunch with in-laws, and in my mother-in-law's food at a restaurant we found a rusted nail. They just took away the food and gave us the same dish. No sorry, no discount. Unbelievable. Anyways, shlong.
Thank you.
Ryan Payne donated $20. You know times are tough when Cinnamon Toast Crunch outsources its production to Bubba Gump Shrimp. All that was missing was the special toy prize to be ping pong balls.
I know. I think it's fair to say I think Captain Crunch had something to do with this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Inside
this is
job.
how rumors start. Wow.
Also, someone keeps tweeting at me the clip of the bird dying.
Yes, please.
And-
Wait, that's gotta be a bad omen.
Did you see
Wait, this isn't like...
Oh!
Oh,
Sorry,
don't
probably
show
should have
that
had a
to
trigger
Steph.
warning.
It's Wednesday morning. I'm not
should have
trying to
trigger
witness
warning.
murder as I proceed with my day.
It's manslaughter.
What
Sure,
are
slaughter.
It's just
truly,
the odds.
truly the scientific? That's all I can think about is like, what are the odds that bird in that large of a space would go there at that moment? I mean, that's the bird's unlucky day, but also like odds wise, it's the bird's luckiest day ever.
Wait, was the team a bird team? Was it like the Ravens?
Yeah, was it the Orioles?
I think it was the
For a
Diamondbacks.
second, I thought you were gonna say that was a choice of the bird.
No.
He's
Yeah.
like planning this entire orchestration.
Bird suicide?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez,
I mean,
it's rough.
it was a rough time. I mean, to be living in a stadium, he didn't want to be that. That used to be a field, like an open field, and then you come in with your trash stadium, and what does that bird have to live for anymore? And he's like, I'm gonna get in front of one of these big flying balls and get disintegrated.
We have with us today the lawyer for the bird, Mr. Brett Sheridan.
Yeah.
Would you like to speak on behalf of your now deceased client?
I think I just did.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I think I blew my load on the earlier bit. I don't know if I can continue it. Goddamn stadiums.
Wow.
Yeah.
To kill a
Do you
mockingbird
think
part
this
two.
bird chose to live in this stadium? This was a rich and beautiful field of green, and you built it up for your sports games. I'd like my partner, Ben Matlock, to come in here and wrap this all up, because Ben Matlock always gets his man.
Hit it, Ben Matlock. Rocha, that's you. You're Ben Matlock.
I've got to work on my Matlock.
There he is. For the audio listeners, John Rocha is playing Ben Matlock and just gesturing like every president has in the past. Yes, he's doing some sort of. Oh, it's a bird exploding. He's acting out the bird.
It's a bird.
He do that bird with a baby. It's a baby. It's a baby. It's a baby bird.
It's a baby.
And he
in my
salutes this
belly.
country.
Yeah, my grandpappy always said, you know, if you don't want to get a bird exploded by a baseball, don't build a baseball field in a bird sanctuary.
Exactly.
I rest
Riveting
my
stuff.
case, jury. I rest my
Brett
case.
Sheridan, we do not deserve you on this panel. Thank you for another exclusive news story on the SEN network.
Ben Matlock was pretty great too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ben Matlock didn't need to say anything for us to feel everything. We are in debt to you, Ben. Thank you.
My friend Brent, that
less is
Kate
more.
met, that was our guest on Brent and Kate's show, we used to paint houses together, and we'd come home and take like 4-hour lunches watching Matlock, but we called him Ben Matlock because we knew him that well. We'd just be laying on the ground like, do we have to go back? One more Matlock. One more Matlock.
Man.
So good. Oh my God. We're 140 away from a karaoke mashup. Send in your Streamlabs super chats on anything that we've talked about. If you have any crazy bird stories, movie stories, anything that we've discussed today, throw them in there. It's a hump day. Let's get weird. And Ryan, did we come to you with your opinion on Helen Mirren and Shazam? Do you have any thoughts on it?
I love this. Shazam's my favorite DC movie. I think she's one of the best actresses, hands down, of all time. Also, I mean, I have like a unique connection to it. It was the first red carpet premiere I ever went to, which was really cool.
Oh.
So I know. And they were giving everyone the bird. No, it was really fun. It was really fun, and I think this movie just sounds remarkable. Like, it had a lot of heart. It almost had a throwback feel or vibe to it of like a late 90s or early 2000s family film that had some like dark moments. It reminded me a lot of Jumanji in that respect. Like, the whole family could watch it, but when it gets dark, it gets dark. And I'm psyched for this sequel. I really do think they're embracing it. And leading up to Black Adam, wow, you have someone with the gravitas of Helen Mirren, all the better.
Alex, we heard from Paddington, but not you. Any scathing thoughts on the subject?
No. It's always good to have a legendary theater film actress in your superhero movies. So you see a lot of legends moving into getting snapped up by DC or Marvel. And so yeah, I'm glad that she's gonna be in it, and she will be playing the villain Hespera. And in the article, it said she might be a sister of Rachel Zegler also. So that'll be interesting to see how that works, if that is true or not. So we'll see.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts in the Streamlabs super chats on Helen Mirren in Shazam, and if you'd like to see anyone else pop up into the film. Alex, anything next?
Yeah, we got Regal and WB. So Regal Cinemas.
What a pitch!
We got
What do we got here?
Schmoedown, your grossest thing you found in food and your favorite Ben Matlock episode.
Yeah.
Those are 150 apiece. With the new
I just need to real quick need to just reach Alex real quick, guys. Alex, are you thinking of throwing yourself in front of a fast pitch baseball?
Alex is the bird. The whole metaphor was told for Alex today.
Alex, just because you don't want to do this particular job anymore.
I feel like a softball would be enough for Alex.
16-inch or 12, Rocha?
Wow.
16-inch soft?
Have any of you ever played slosh ball?
What is that?
No.
It's like drunk kickball. Basically, there's a keg stand on second base. It's a stupid college game, but it is fun, and I think that we should do it.
Christian
when we're all vaccinated.
1,000%.
Logan's already creating the new league.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the catch: you have to be carrying a full cup of beer as you run the bases. Yeah, and so if the ball gets kicked at you, you have to decide: are you going to drop the beer? Are you going to try to catch, or like do it all at the same time? Incredible sports is what it is.
Always save the beer.
Yeah.
I would be terrible at this game, but don't. I have uncles. These are the ones that were at this comedy show in New
Kate's
York when we were
Funbox
there.
donated $50.
Oh, sorry. Real quick.
Hello.
Hey.
That was wow. Thank you for the donation.
Thank you. I love how Kate's Fun Box says nothing and just comes in hot.
Oh, it comes in hot.
Was that considered a strike or was it a foul ball? Like, what was the call on the field?
Yeah.
Foul ball.
Oh yeah.
Oh. He's for the audio listeners. He was referencing the word foul. FOWL.
Chicken, get it? Back to birds.
Back to birds, y'all.
Oh my god, I saw
Alex
someone
is
in the
gone.
Brett's muted.
Oh yeah.
Brett's muted.
You
He
played
forgot
the
to turn it back.
kickball version of this? Of slosh
Yeah,
ball?
no, that's what. Oh yeah, is there
Oh.
a different version of slosh ball?
Oh, well, we were smart and we played this with softball. Because that's what you want is a lot of beer drinking and bats flying and ball. Yeah, no, our slosh ball was a softball game.
See, that's the white boy version. Like any white guys are like, let's take it to the next fucking level. Like that's how Jackass was incepted. It's like anything we can push to the limit, let's do it. Let's
If
get
I'm not
hard
bleeding,
balls.
it's not fun.
Gotta respect that though. Gotta respect the hustle on that.
There's a lot of self-hate in that community. Hit me as hard with a ball as you can while
Come
I'm drinking.
on.
That's a man's game. God damn it.
Feel that?
I wonder if
God.
we'd be able to
my nuts.
reenact. I think we could reenact that pitch. If someone here has feathers, we could do like a cross zoom recreation.
I
at
do have
700.
feathers.
All right, 700.
Yes, 700. Rocha will pitch the ball. I'll be the exploding.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Please make this happen at 700. We're getting an artistic display of what happened to a bird in a baseball field. You won't want to miss this. We're at 415 right now. So what's that? 345 away from that goal.
Can we also do it a la Charlie Chaplin and have the bird, the bird's the word playing in the background?
Yeah, I could do that in the back. I could put on a really like nice little Chaplin outfit. Got you.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I just
better.
go in whiteface really quick.
So, follow up. Do you think that football played on an iced pond drinking beer was a bad idea too?
Yes.
You think that one?
What? Did anyone die by slipping into the ice?
They hurt a lot of. He got hurt a lot. How?
I'm like, can I be the manager?
Now you know how my past 2 years have gone. I'll just be the manager.
Oh my god.
You do it with
guys-
ice hockey.
Ice hockey?
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing like drinking and sharp feet everywhere.
Laser feet for your finger. When I went ice skating, oh my god, this is actually a horrifying story. We went as a third grade class. It was one of our only field trips ever, and needless to say, it never happened again because we were ice skating, and one girl just put her hands on the ice, and someone skated over her finger. Yeah, her finger survived. No, but they were like slashed and dashed. Yeah, it was really, really cringy.
She said very casually. They were like slashed and dashed.
Yeah.
Sewn up.
They were like, yo. They were like,
They were Guns N' Roses guitarist and Incredible Son.
It's like this, just hanging out.
They took out their sewing machine and went to work. This is all fun, and games. Brett, are you doing a stereo after show today?
Yes, I will be with Ryan Nilsen, my backup.
oh, right.
With
My
the backup.
backup.
My backup with the slack up. 12:05 PT. Ryan Nilsen, Brett Sheridan. www.stereo.com/Brett or /Ryan Nilsen. Yeah, we're going to be talking all things exploding birds. We're going to talk about bad games to play while you're drunk. How I have the luck that both of my cars need repairs at the same time. That's always fun. But yeah, we're going to have a good
one?
Yeah, well, I just took the new one in, and it had half the work done. We could talk about this. We'll save it for after that.
Save it.
So Stereo today, come in. We got your questions, and we're going to be able to get to a lot more now because we can weed out the trolls that are coming in and get rid of those kids that keep popping in. Because listen, if you're under 18, don't get on this thing. It's not for you. But we are having a lot of fun. Ryan and I, sometimes we don't even get to the question, so I'm sorry because I just really enjoy talking with him.
Yes.
But we can get to more now. And check it out, 12:05 PT. We should be able to just throw a piece of bread in our face right after the show and come entertain you some more. So get ready to stereo. Oh God, I need some Tums.
You're feeling some heartburn, nausea, indigestion.
It's like every time I eat food, I get heartburn. Is that normal? Is that normal if it's just any sort of food?
No.
Okay.
Here's what I've learned in my short and stupid time in this world, that I've heard that the gut is the second brain.
Yes.
So if anything is wrong with the gut, it's indicative that something major is going on, that your stomach health should be really, really important. Not to lighten the mood, but heartburn, upset stomach, indigestion, nausea, diarrhea. I screwed that up. But if you're having any of those often, maybe
around the
check
corner
up.
fudge is made. Yeah, I've got a GERD, I think it is. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But listen, guys, everybody send in $300. Tell us a GERD story. It's either GERD. We got GERDs, birds. You got three things: GERDs, birds, and Helen Mirren. Okay. And whatever your favorite Helen Mirren bird explosion, GERD story. I'm gonna go take some Tums up here.
Shazam.
I love that guy so much. Alex,
Where did it go?
should we get to Streamlabs right now? Or is there another story we want to hit?
Wait, let's get to Streamlabs, but how do you spell GERD?
GERD, I believe.
Okay.
We
cool,
lost John and Brett.
Oh no.
He's back. And he's back.
We were playing.
Let's get to Streamlabs.
We were going to play Smosh Ball, but then we came back.
Oh, don't ever play without me, John. The FOMO I will feel will be unreal.
Yeah.
God.
I would be dead within 10 minutes.
Turn up your mic if you can, John. Yeah.
Can I tear a hamstring? Can I tear both hamstrings at the same time?
No, you would. I feel like
if you protect the beer, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, just bring like Heelys or something, so you don't have to run.
This is what I was gonna say. I have two uncles. So my one uncle that I told the story about in New York, for any of those of you that were at the New York Schmoedown and then the comedy festival there, or the comedy show there before. My uncle who was there, who's like this unbelievable guy, but he was with his brother, my other uncle, and they went golfing one day. They had beers in their hands. And my cousin was driving, and he rolled the golf cart, and they're all okay. But the first thing my one uncle says is, "Shit, I spilled my beer." That's all he cared about. That's the family I come from.
My God, you can tell so much about a person that
rolled the golf cart. They're like golf cart is they're strewn across a green. Just worried about spilling his beer.
Oh man, gotta love it.
Yeah, I didn't say it was a great story, but it's a speaking of indicative, it's an indicative story
of the Mulligan family.
That's right.
Yeah, Hercules Mulligan, knock her down, she gets the fuck back up again. Alex, should we hit the Streamlabs?
Let's do it. Let's hit
the Clerp Streamlabs.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, first one from Trouser Snake Jake Honcho.
Hello.
Thanos would be happy because there is balance between white people and minorities on today's show. Question for everyone. Are you living your dreams? If not, what's stopping you? Hi, Brett, my favorite reasonable white man. I'm scared to go to movies if Rocha's the...
If your wife's pregnant.
And that's where it ends.
It's Rocha.
The suspense was killing me.
Yeah.
Maybe if Rocha's there.
I'm
think it was supposed to be
a
there.
very conscientious film guy. I don't like to make a lot of noise. I like to keep, I don't like to.
Of course.
So I was just very shocked by that whole experience, man.
It's your career, dude. Like,
I
that's
do
not-
think
I don't
if you
think
can avoid sitting in front of someone, you should.
Yes.
Because people like to put their feet out, including you. Like I
but
always will.
My feet was on a railing, not on their chair. Not on their chair.
Yeah.
She was next to him.
She was next to me, yeah.
Molotov
So she
Shrimp
felt I was
Cocktail
pushing on
donated
her.
$20.
But I wasn't.
Rocha, it's gonna be so sweet to see that cowboy hat droop when Liz whoops you. Just like
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Oh!
so sweet to see Bateman drop those sunglasses when Riley beats him. Socks to be you nerd.
Wow.
Who's this?
This
Who's
was
that?
Molotov Shrimp Cocktail.
Uh-oh.
Not in a Captain Crunch or
Oh,
Yeah.
bag, but
Did you see the meme? Someone put the Communist Manifesto inside a box of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
The Nerd Academy
I was
podcast
on the
donated
ground.
$20.
On the ground.
Doing some note writing to cover upcoming matches for our MTS show, the #1 contender. This is the perfect background entertainment for it. Good luck this week, Outlaw.
Thank you very
By
much.
the way, when you picked Liz Shannon Miller, I was so confused. I'm like, who is he? And now I'm with you now. I'm with you now. 'Cause I
Thank
was
you,
like,
Nerd Academy, for that.
ugh,
Yeah.
I understand
Wait,
it now.
It's so funny when people come to talk shit to Rocha. If I could choose the last person to talk shit to, it'd probably Rocha.
Yeah.
yes.
Like, why? Do you hear what this man says? I mean, the
do.
outlaw
I
has
do.
no limits, and he will drag his balls across your face. I don't know
I will.
why people keep
I will show up at
guessing
the
this.
AM PM that you're working at, and I will drag my balls across your face. Then I'll drive you home to your mother and present you, make you repeat what happened to you, so that because I know you're living with your mom. I will make you repeat the story to your mom, and she'll know what to do with you after that. She'll know. What to do.
Listen,
Yo.
Rocha lives on Reed Street, okay?
Yeah. This is the Rocha rodeo, and he's like the fucking bull. He will buck your ass out of the fucking
And if your
arena.
sister's home, you're in more trouble than you know. I'm from the South, son. I know how to handle out justice.
Oh my gosh, justice is served. We're $20 away from a mashup remix by Ryan Nilsen,
That's
and we'll
40.
chime along with it. Oh, $40 away. $40 away. So keep sending in those Streamlabs super chats. You can talk shit to Rocha if you feel like doing
$50
that.
and above.
Yeah, $50 and above. But send in any questions, comments, concerns on anything we're talking about. $50 to get your face dragged on by Rocha's balls, your
Right.
choice, or whatever. Other
$50 and a home address attached to the comment.
Rocha, has anyone ever asked you on Cameo to like talk about yourself being a bad? Like, has anyone ever has Bateman ever like sent in a Cameo been like, say that you're? I want you to cut a promo saying you're the worst Schmoedown player that there was.
You know that if they ask, you don't have to do it. You know that, right, Kate?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they pay you the money and then you have to. Okay, got it. Got it.
No. I've turned down 6 cameos.
Really?
Yeah, because of some of the things they've asked me to do. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So
Yeah.
it's just it's that kind of situation.
Yeah.
People gave me
Yeah,
shit
it's-
because I put it at $50. People are like, who the fuck are you for $50? I'm like, I just got 6 requests. So
Christian was one of those people.
Yeah, I think his is
Christian
like
was-
15 or something.
Yeah,
Christian was like
15.
doing all things. He's like, how much do you think mine is? How much do you think Rocha? How much do you think? It was
You
like,
just
he
went
was-
into Italian mob boss as you were trying to negotiate.
Yeah.
How much you think they pay for me?
Name me the last good
That's my
promo Christian
Christian.
Harloff cut. I'll wait.
Ooh.
I'll wait.
Oof.
I'll fucking wait.
And that's on Reed Street. Okay?
Yeah.
He's gonna
Welcome
read
to
y'all.
Reed Street.
I love my
Your
brother,
history will be
I love my
read
brother,
for
but-
Phil.
but anytime he wants to go toe-to-toe on a promo off, we'll go. We'll go.
I'm just staying back. I'm not,
Yeah,
I
wow.
want to get in the way of this fastball here. I'm not.
We're East Coast boys. We could go if we wanted to go, like a promo off. That'd be a lot of fun. Me and Christian.
It's so
Oh my
funny
God.
the difference between East Coast and West Coast people, in my humble
Oh, yeah.
opinion as a West Coastian. I want nothing to do with your conflict. I'm like, let's
Oh,
be
yeah, West Coast
peaceful.
people are,
Leave
like,
me
so
the
chill.
fuck alone. I'm going to be sitting here in my tent of peace and not dealing with this. I will run away from conference unless like you really say something and I have to say it. I will avoid it. But East Coast is like, did they tempt me? Even if they didn't, let's fucking go. I'm like, what the fuck? It just started.
Practice for us. We have to stay in practice. But Sabraw, I think the reason you don't go at people is because if you open the can, it's like the lamp. You got to shove the genie back in there because once the lamp is open, I think Sabraw could eviscerate people.
Oh,
yes.
No, I used to. Okay, here's the honest truth. I used to live in fight or flight mode, and that was fight mode switched on 24/7.
Right.
From like a child to 21, I was
still a child. Great.
Yeah.
So still a child.
Yeah. I would like pull my earrings out, like be ready to fucking.
What about the nails?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have nails at this time. So so I didn't have that weapon. Yeah. All I had was my words, which I could make anyone cry in like seconds. And then I realized I couldn't keep living like that. Like the way that the Catholic guilt, Kate, you know this, weighs on you. So every time I would talk shit like that and make someone cry, I would act like I didn't care. And then I'd go home and be like, I actually feel really bad about that. Like that didn't make me feel good. That didn't make me feel good. My parents will tell you I used to ground myself when I would like step over a line and be like, okay, that was probably like 2 days where I need to go upstairs into my room. Like they'll say the story to everyone. Wow. I have a really bad conscience. So now I just can't let it live with me. If people don't have good interactions with me, that's how my anxiety is set up. I will overthink that interaction over and over again. So I can't really, So shit talking has taken a back seat.
John, can you please turn up your volume?
Who?
Please turn up your volume, John.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
That's how you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Someone. No one's ever said that to me in my entire life. Turn up your volume.
Yeah. We can't hear you. No, but I love East Coast shit talkers. Roxy and I are complete opposites like this. She's ready to go. Like before you even say 3, 2, 1, she's out the box, and I love that about her. I just I'm like in like reefer madness over here, like under a palm tree.
I think I've seen Roxy like slamming someone's head in a car hood before driving past a gas station. I could see her in one of those.
She's so good at it. Oh man!
But she also, but Roxy, I'll tell you what, Roxy takes her hits, man. The amount of stuff the match that the Janine match that had played, like the comments on it were like one of them was just like, Kate and Roxy are both so annoying. And I like sent it to her and I was like, hey, congrats to us both. And she was like, listen, this is like my day. Like she was just like, she's like, they're not wrong. I am annoying. She's like, I don't know if they're mad at me because I'm annoying or because I was born annoying. I don't know. Like it was, and I was like, oh,
Kate. That's exact. No, she gets so much shit talked to her. It's a really good. And it like some of it's like she bucks, so like Nuck, if you buck, she's ready for it back. But some of it, I'm like, where'd you even come up with that? Yeah. It's like so random.
I told her yesterday, like you got to turn it around. The reason they come at you the most is because they actually do respect you the most, and they're threatened by you the most.
Yeah,
that's why they come at you the most. They don't come at people they actually don't feel threatened by or don't think their opinion is that important. So it sucks to endure it, but it's also kind of a hallmark of how you've established yourself in this sphere,
Cat Williams, one of my favorite stand-up specials of all time, Pimp Chronicles Part 1, when he says, if you have 15 haters, you better find out how you get to 18 by the end of summer. If you have haters, if you're looking for haters, send them to me.
$24.99 through Super Chat.
Oh, it said this is what
I
a
just
super
ate
chat
a
read.
bunch of shrooms, and hopefully your day is as good as mine is.
Oh, have a happy trip, my friend. I hope you're in a safe space.
Did he say he ate caps or he microdosed?
Shrooms. A bunch of shrooms.
A bunch.
Wow.
So, hopefully you're in nature and you have a buddy.
I think seeing Steph do Dragon Ball Z later will be a trip.
Yeah.
I think also if the bird explodes on film, if John pitches the ball at 700, I don't think that's. I think we should tell them, the gentleman on mushrooms, to please bow out
at
while we reenact a bird exploding.
Yeah,
Like,
11:50ish.
welcome.
I'll
Yeah.
start talking like this.
This is the experiment. We just like start morphing our
Yeah.
faces. Come and play.
Hey, what's wrong, man? Is something going on with your brain?
Voices in high pitch. You just stumbled upon the network.
The network.
Brett's
the
done.
network.
Did you see the size of that chicken?
John.
Brett's clearly done mushrooms because this is so accurate.
Yeah, all of us are just like, what did we see?
32 donated $20. All the poop talk reminded me of the time I flew to Japan by myself. I got off the plane and had to take poo. So I went to the bathroom at the airport. And when I opened the door, I only saw handlebars and a hole. So I squatted and had the best poop ever.
Yes, it's the
Yeah.
best. Those
My
it's
people
throughout Asia,
are
yes.
where it's at. The Japanese people have figured out how to shit and how to shit right and clean. I mean, why aren't we doing this in America? It makes no sense to me. We just want dirty buttholes running around these streets.
No.
Can we clean the butts of America? Can someone?
Yes.
We're
Hello,
starting to- see,
hello,
Ryan's getting lightheaded again.
Yeah.
Whenever we talk poop talk, Ryan goes,
It's like, okay.
You got the poop talk, poop talk.
Not a.
Yeah, he's like, he like suddenly glitches and then just like sends the whole stream down.
Ryan,
That's
you should thank God you don't have to deal with this shit. Although skinny dudes do occasionally have to deal with the stuff like hemorrhoids and what have you. That shit is tough, bro.
Didn't know we were going this way.
I had a hemorrhoidectomy years ago. Do you know what a hemorrhoidectomy is?
I don't know what a hemorrhoidectomy is, but
So I had a hemorrhoid in my body that was the size of a double the size of a golf ball. It had gotten that bad at the time. So they did surgery to remove it from inside my cavity. And bro, for 2 weeks, it feels like you are pooping broken glass. And you have to sit in warm water 4 times a day. I'm trying to make Ryan pass out. That's how you have to deal with this stuff, Ryan. So thank God you don't have to deal with it.
That's so a golf ball. So this is
two
cool.
golf balls.
2 golf balls because I actually had an 8-pound 9-ounce baby inside me.
Yo, Kate, just to add into that, my mom had 2 twins that she brought to full term. We were 6 pounds, 5 ounces each in 2 different placentas. So that's like a whole nother baby water weight.
Nope.
Oh, God.
We cracked
that's a
6
queen.
of her ribs.
That's
6
a
of
queen.
her ribs.
Wait,
Brett,
you have a
your turn.
twin? How
I've
do I
been-
not know this?
I've just been queasy about this stuff. I saw our neighbor had a horse birth in high school, and I remember we invited over.
What was she doing with that horse?
Yeah. And it
I'll
just
see myself out.
grossed me out ever since.
A horse birth? Wait, but the horse falls, doesn't it?
Somebody's got to pull. It's, oh, God.
Yeah.
And there's
Okay,
a lot
Ryan,
of liquid.
Wait, what can we set this story at, Ryan? At 7:50, Ryan will tell the horse birth story.
At 7, okay,
That's
so
a
at
gross
So the video he took.
At
Very
700, we're getting the bird to bat reenactment. At 750, Ryan is telling this insanely adventurous, broken story of a horse bird. That
Don't
think
Stryer
you're
will
getting
come
a little
on.
teaser from John Rocha right now.
I'm pretty sure the legs don't come out first, John.
This time they did, Kate.
Oh no!
Okay.
Yeah, legs
Jeez.
hooves first.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Wait, we have to get liquid on the no.
Oh,
It's so funny, Ryan, that you get queasy over that when it's like, in no way is your body ever going to be horse related. Like, you're never going to be pregnant. You're
Well, there
never going
was
to have
shit
kids.
involved, Steph. And my body has that.
Wait,
Do you
back to
horse
Steph.
shit?
There's
What?
a lot.
Back to Steph having a twin, boy or girl? Because you're obviously not
Girl.
identical. If it was 2 placentas.
Girl, she's getting married. Her twin's getting married. They just
Yeah,
dress shopping.
fraternal.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have 2
Thanks for
placentas.
knowing that, Rocha.
Yeah, of course. I saw your
I'm
Twitter.
sorry, I didn't know that. Wait.
But you don't put any
Okay.
pictures of you and her up. Do you have any pictures of you and her up?
I have
Yeah.
some on Instagram. I should
Oh.
put more, but she's the type that says if I ever want her on my shows, she needs a tranquilizer. Like, she does not like being on camera. But Kate, I'll tell you this. She's fucking talented as hell, but she's so gorgeous. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, does one of yours the ugly twin?" It would have to be me out of the two of us.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever.
Yeah.
If that's true.
Good try, Steph. Good try.
Yeah, good try.
I said it would have to be me out of the two.
Well, now I'm gonna need some receipts for that stuff.
Okay, I'll pull it up. Alex, can you read some of the next Streamlab for us?
Yeah, we didn't answer Trouser Snake Jake Honcho's question, which was, are you living your dreams? If not, what's stopping you?
No.
Sorry, Trouser Snake.
A pandemic. That's my answer. No, a pandemic. Okay.
Lack of motivation, crippling anxiety, and just general sense of giving up.
Shit. I say.
Also, sorry, I forgot laziness.
Laziness. Yes.
I forgot my laziness. Yeah.
Laundry's keeping me from living my dreams.
So am I living my dream? Have I lived out all of my goals and dreams? Absolutely not, because I think you should keep setting those as you go on. But am I living my dream to be on camera hosting with dope ass people? Fuck yeah. So in that sense, I'm really grateful every single day that I can be paid to do what I feel like I was meant to do.
Nice.
Yes.
Follow that, Alex.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Like, it's weird thinking about, 5 years ago, I was like, I just randomly threw on a Collider Movie Talk episode because I was bored at work. And then here I am 5 years later, with Rocha, with Brett, with Kate, with Steph, with Ryan. And, knowing Christian and Mark, that's pretty freaking cool. And they're letting me do my true dreams, which is, music, and, supporting me in that. So that keeps me going.
Oh, yeah.
We used to slap Alex around. Look at him now.
I know. Now he's in charge of us.
What are you doing, here, kid? What are you doing here, kid?
On behalf of Brett and Kate, we would like to formally apologize for not acknowledging what great company we are in.
Oh yeah.
That's her.
You're both. Let me tell you something. You're both the prettiest women on the planet.
Yeah.
It's actually your mother was owed daughters that look like you two after breaking 6 of her ribs. And when you say full term, you mean 38 weeks because it's full term for twins, or you mean 40? 38.
No, I mean 9 months exactly.
She did because with twins they say full term's 38.
No, yeah, it was full term for non-twins.
Shut up! They won't they won't let you go that far anymore. That's crazy. She did.
Yeah.
It's been my dream to listen to how Steph was born.
Yeah.
I'm following it. I'm psyched.
Ryan, you told me you would call me late at night and say, I can't go back to sleep unless you tell me another story of your childhood. So I don't know what this flex is for the camera. Yeah, exactly what Rocha is doing is how I slipped out. I said, Ryan!
Were you twin A or B?
Twin A, 11 minutes early.
Yeah.
Oh,
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, she any sort. Okay, so she's basically a genius, but anything she can't do, she's so manipulative. Sometimes she'll be like, honestly, and she's dead serious about this, I think it's because mom left me in too long, so too much oxygen was in my placenta. I'm like, the fact that you would put that on mom, get out of my face, you whore. And then she apologized.
Yeah. She was probably like, you go first. That looks scary.
Yeah. She's like, I don't really like the light. I like the dark. So
no, you go.
Kicking on your shoulders.
Yeah, kicking each other. There's a lump in my head.
Pushing me.
Yeah. I do. Did you ever see My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know when she's like, and on my neck, my neck was a lump, and inside the lump was my twin, or teeth and a spinal cord. I have a lump on my arm, and I'm not convinced that it's not a triplet that I swallowed in the brain. For $18,000, I'll let you feel it at the next live SEN event. Okay.
Don't put that out there.
Yeah.
We're $20 away from our first goal of karaoke of a smash up. Is that what it's called? Smash up with Ryan. Yeah, but I'm really trying to get to this 700 bird reenactment goal with Rocha and Kate. But I will also still go Super Saiyan at 650 if we don't surpass the 700.
Not a live birth, but a live bird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
what's
I think
next?
Christian just heard you. You can feel my moles. You can feel my moles. $15.
Yeah.
18,000 for hers. I mean, I would charge 15. That's...
You can name Rocha's moles, each for $100.
Oh my gosh.
I like it.
All right, Pinky My Winky says, I always support you guys.
Smith donated $20. Hello all. Keep telling the story of you, Steph. Wow, Ryan. Weird flex, bro.
What did I flex?
House. The
Wow,
horse.
Ryan.
The
horse
first,
Flex
the
on
horse thing, or also maybe your first red carpet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe.
I'll flex that every day. It was with Adam Gertler, DC Movie News. Roxy Stryer was the reason we were there. Super grateful for it every day.
And we appreciate the Schmoebot, but just try not to interrupt Alex sighing into the next question.
Pinky My Winky.
Yo.
I always support you guys. I think you guys are funny and super nice. On the topic of Alex's favorite Irish movie, what are some of your favorite sex tapes that y'all have seen? Mine would be the Flouse's Sweet 16 scandal.
Yes.
Rocco, what's the oldest sex tape?
Well, we
God
didn't have
bless my
tape
love.
when we were doing them.
Yeah. Yes. It was film and it was art.
We had those.
No,
we
he just
those
had to
things.
journal about it.
Oh yeah,
We had
yeah.
Those things, those slides you slide in.
Our favorite sex tape was the one of your parents making you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, though.
They were some clumsy motherfuckers too. I don't know how you got that.
I actually have yet to see one. I never
You
even
want
saw
the
that.
Colin Farrell one?
No, and I also haven't seen the Kim.
You've had a week.
Oh wait, maybe I saw that. Maybe yeah, I've had a week. You're right. Maybe
You didn't see any part of the Kim K radio
I was gonna
one?
say, but the Kim K, but it's just is that just a blowjob?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Oh.
there's
No.
more to that.
There's more.
Oh, then I've only seen the part.
Oh, I've only seen the clip. See,
I've only seen.
yeah.
I haven't
What-
seen it.
seriously.
They're
I haven't
all
seen it,
fucking
but it's more
boring.
than that.
They're all fucking boring.
The Paris Hilton one I
Yeah.
haven't seen either, but there's more to that one than that.
Yeah, but they're all boring. 'Cause
Yeah.
Kim's
They
like,
are more. Yeah.
Kim's like, and Paris is just like, is this okay?
Yeah.
It's all boring. There's nothing exciting about it at all.
Well, yeah, anything that's released that both parties don't want released is fucking lame. That's
Yes.
the honest
Exactly.
truth of it.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That is
Tonya Harding
100%.
was lame too.
Yeah.
They're all lame.
Didn't see the Pam Anderson multiple ones. Those were different too. Didn't see
Oh,
those.
right.
Not the Tommy Lee one, and then the one she also did with the guy.
I don't need to feel inadequate. That's why I didn't watch that one.
Right? Well, same thing with all these dudes. I'm like, nope. But I didn't see him.
oh my god. Ugh, the
Ryan
dudes
told
in
Ryan
porn.
told me about him. I saw he
Yeah.
sent me journal entries about him.
I hope
Tune
the
into
dudes
stereo.
in porn, just like a quick PSA
Yep.
to men, because I've heard one too many women complain about lack of orgasming in bed. And I think there's multiple reasons, but one is the idea that men get from watching porn, that the men that are in porn are representative of what you should be doing in bed. And I can tell you that they are some of the grossest people doing some of the worst moves ever, and really defining that size doesn't matter because they are not getting it in a way that actually matters. So
Yeah.
please don't use that as a scientific database for how you should
Yes.
work it in bed.
Yes.
Alex. Here, Alex, I'll send you this. It's got, I got all the notes right here. I got all the notes.
It's all downloaded in the database.
Weird one is the upside down one. I've never understood the upside down.
I don't want
I don't know
to
what
upside
you
down
get out
pile
of that.
drive anyone. Listen,
It's like upside down, but you're like this way, and I'm like this. How are you getting satisfied by this in
God.
any way, shape, or form?
do yourself a favor
Wow.
and don't watch
If-
it before. Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna snap your neck if I.
They call it
snap-
Stranger Things.
This makes no sense at all. And we're getting sweaty, so it's not like it's a stable ground.
This is not a stable environment.
No,
Yeah.
SEN is not stable. We give you range, baby. We've talked about everything and more today. This panel's about range.
And coming up later today, we'll be interviewing Helen Mirren about her career.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What's
Streamlabs
next,
in your
Alex?
favorite sex position.
Yes.
That
You ever
too.
done it upside down, Helen? Tell us about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Never mind.
Helen.
Siri thought I needed help. I don't need help, Siri.
Oh,
no.
no. No, Siri.
Oh, you sound like you're out of breath. Do you need help?
Oh, good. I was like, no, I'm fine. What did you think I wanted? No. What is your favorite position? No, Siri, don't answer.
No, don't.
She's like, depends on the day, really. Kate switches.
Listen to your partner. That's some real advice.
That's
don't
good.
Be open about it and listen to them and find out what they like. And then go off of that and don't.
Always consult.
100% with. I'm glad that wasn't that kind of stuff. Didn't teach me that I actually, wasn't introduced
Did
to
the
that
research.
prior to,
Brett's done the work. He
Yeah.
has the receipts.
Date like Rocha knows, date an older woman first.
Does
Yeah.
help. Does help.
Yeah.
Older women know what they want.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Love that.
It's absolutely true.
Great advice.
All you old
And-
guys messing around with 20-year-olds, you're idiots. You're all fucking
Yeah.
idiots.
I agree.
Oh, and like if you're looking over like your daughter's headshots that just got done and you think the retouching looks fine, but your wife says they look kind of weird, don't tell her that to get her eyes checked because you won't have sex. You don't have sex in that bed last
Probably
night.
no story isn't going to help.
Also, what happens if your best friend
your
agrees
eyes
with your wife?
Yes, that's the other thing. There's several levels of that. Oh,
Get your
also,
eyes checked.
don't get locked up in the house for an entire year during a pandemic because that kind of puts a little
Yeah.
damper. on
Yeah.
things.
Tell
And
John
you
to
don't
get his
a-
eyes checked.
You and John aren't having sex tonight.
Yeah.
Wait, where am I putting it? Wait, is that the right position?
Yo!
Are you sure? That's hardwood floor. That's a hardwood floor.
Oh.
Oh, I love this in the chat. She's right behind me, isn't she? She's standing right behind me.
The single ear pops through.
I love she just stormed through the door, just slapped you and walked back out.
Yeah. Love you.
Oh.
Man.
Alex, can you hit us with the next Streamlabs?
Before I do that, I just want to say we have so many good bits already for SEN Live Awards next year. I cannot wait for
Yes.
like she's right behind me.
Oh wait, does that drops what?
Tomorrow we're doing that.
Yeah, and tomorrow we're doing the SEN Live Awards, so make sure you
Nice.
tune in for that. Got something special planned, and I'm gonna do my best to make it not crappy.
You will never.
Great.
We'll have some fun tomorrow, so check us out tomorrow at 10 a.m. usual time. All right, next Streamlab from Emo Night. Where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman, and maybe he won't find out what I know. You were the last good thing about this part of town.
Suddenly I have like a
Cool.
side sweat part and I'm cutting my
Yes. Yeah.
That's some Fall Out Boy there. Love it,
I just
love
want
it.
to feel something.
This isn't a phase, Mom!
I'm gonna dye my hair
I
red.
like the side part.
I know.
It's
the
good.
side
It's
part.
working.
The side part.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, guess who could have also played Selena? Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been the biggest honor, but not the right pick.
No, not.
Not the right pick.
100 away from Dragon Ball Z.
Let me check
Wow.
out the side.
Oh.
Let me do a little side part. Oh.
Yes.
Look out!
See, I'll tell you what. For the audio listeners and John Rocha who can't see,
Damn.
Brett just pretended that he has any hair to part.
Yeah. Just a little one of those. And
I like it.
Ooh, side swept me off my feet.
That was the move right there. We call
Yeah.
that Paradise Alley. We call that Paradise Alley.
oh man. Would you cut your eyebrows already? That's been my pandemic. That's my pandemic wrapped up in a. Seriously, they're growing in.
Is that the
back
first
in-
time? Is that the first time you told her to? Is that when you told her to check her eyes the first time?
Yeah.
Why did you check your eyes? They're fine.
You have a 2-inch hair growing out the top of your ear. Do you ever look in the mirror? Sometimes. No, and then you always make me sound like such a bitch on your show. I mean, people think it's funny and they know you aren't. It's like you're not much to look at, but you sure
Yeah,
can
I
cook
actually
bit.
think you make her seem extremely reasonable.
Yeah, no, she's the most reasonable person in this house. I mean, she's right.
Every
make you the
time
best
you
you
bring
are.
her up, I'm like, it's funny and I'm laughing, but I'm with her.
Yeah.
I'm siding with Mom Sheridan.
For the record, she was 100% correct about those headshots. She was. I'm sorry. They looked weird. Lonnie, I'm with you.
It was late. I changed a battery and that was all kind of stuff.
The man with glasses. Do you need your eyes checked, Brett's like?
And I do. I need self-care. I need the little self-care. I need to put the little gold things on. What else?
Moisturize.
Everybody
Men,
send in
moisturize.
$300 a piece. Your favorite self-care routine. Bird stories. Again, Helen Mirren. Bird explosions. Keep them coming, guys. We gotta. It's what keeps us going.
I know that this is gonna be a real showstopper here, and I'm sorry to do it to you, Brett. It's the second time I've heard you say Helen Mirren.
Oh, is it Mirren?
Mirren.
Oh, I also
Mirren.
Mirren. Well, I love her, and that's why we're close. It's
You
like
have rapport like that.
It's how people can call Hitchcock Hitch. I mean, like
Ben
we have the
Matlock.
same-
Ben Matlock.
Ben
She
Matlock.
calls you Brett Sherman, and you're calling her Helen Mirren.
Yeah. And I said Timothy Chalamet a few times, and
Yeah.
probably still will for the rest of my life. You know, it's
Timothy
just,
Timothy Chalamet, the rapper. Yeah.
yeah. Why did these
Chalamet,
people?
the god. Timothy
You know,
Chalamet, the god.
Why did they name
It's about
themselves
time
wrong?
we fuck up white last names too, you know? Like,
Yeah.
let's equal the playing field.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Shalamaladan.
Yes. Thank you.
Shalamuladan.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Kate just entered headrest, literally.
I just found, I was like, what's that thing behind me on the bed? And it's my self-care headband to keep my hair out of my
I love it.
mask face. But I put it around like
go,
this.
girl.
Love it.
I don't know, it's
Go,
great.
girl.
Oh, she got a mask face.
Kate Mulligan fanboy 69 donated $20. After I read Jay Washington and Cameron Rice's hate tweets about their hating on Snyder Cut, I couldn't stop laughing at all. They gave a free pass to fast movies and MCU, but bashing Snyder Cut is a total biased. Hopefully Mike Kalinowski will beat them.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it's everyone has the right to their own opinion, and it's funny. You know, when people disagree with me, I choose to think it's funny or not care. Like, I think that oh my god, yes, we are bringing our A game today on SEN Live. You can
shit.
expect nothing but fashion from
one of
Brett
these.
and Kate. Oh, and
Oh,
Rocha himself, the
oh.
shaded man. Let's see what the other yes, band up. Band
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Okay, Steph is losing
All
right
right.
now. I'll just put this pot of flowers near me. 'Cause
And
welcome to the office with me we have Brett Sheridan with the eye case. So yeah, I would say their opinions are funny. I mean, not funny. Their opinions are different than yours, and that's okay. I
Yeah.
think there's going to be a lot of people who agree with you and they like the longer extended cut, and then some like Jay and Cam who don't.
Yeah, it's,
Here,
And
here.
who cares? Like, you know, they're not, you know, the people are going to see it are going to see it. No, I mean, I don't think there's millions of people that go, wait, Cameron Rice didn't like it, or Jay, I'm not going to watch it. No, who cares? They're entitled to their opinion as you're entitled to yours. So let them snark away, and you know, that's the game.
But most importantly, keep being my fanboy 69.
yeah,
Hey-o.
yeah.
I'm about to get a nose piercing. Wait.
Oh, shit.
She's
Wait,
piercing her nose live on air for you guys.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Yo.
It's hardcore SEN today. What's
I love
good?
It. I love it.
Oh,
Alex, Alex looks like a tennis player from the 70s. I dig
yeah.
it.
Alex, who are you matching up with today?
Look at that.
Alex, you look like the person they should have modeled after the Wii characters.
The Mees?
The
The
me's.
Mies. Yeah, could you just have little balls for hands?
Yeah.
What's your tennis grunt,
There's
Alex?
something like that in here.
I love it.
Serious, dude.
For the audio listeners, you should really become visual watchers. We can't describe
Love
this.
you. Can't describe it.
Can't describe it.
The nose ring really did me in.
It really did.
Yeah, it didn't stay though.
Oh,
Rick.
oh, suspenders.
Yes,
Next level.
suspenders in here.
Nice.
Oh my
They've,
god.
I got these accessories at the 2007 Las Vegas NBA All-Star Game. Not the suspenders, but the armbands and the headband.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's
But
great.
I will be wearing my suspenders for
Amazing.
the rest of the show.
Fashion.
Fashion.
What's next, Alex?
Tennis fashion. Ace Money says, when I was a kid, a friend of the family bought some freshly ground beef from a local butcher shop. After eating half the container, they realized there were mouse parts in the blend. It must have been in the grinder. They sued and won a small settlement.
Oh, what? That's
Blah.
Disgusting.
Yikes.
It is and it isn't. I mean, it's still an animal. Finding an animal in a cereal, that's kind of different than finding another animal within another. You're eating flesh anyway. You
But
know?
also, aren't mice? Isn't it very aren't mice or is it just their feces that's like very toxic to humans? They carry all sorts of viruses.
Well, yeah,
I feel like
that
their
too, Kate.
whole thing is they're scavengers, so you're eating the waste of everything, including chemicals and things that you should never be digested. So I think that any part of them would be pretty bad.
Like if you're telling me, Brett, there was some lamb in this roast beef, or there was some, I'd be like, okay,
yeah,
par for the course.
Okay.
But you're talking about like an animal that we don't eat normally.
Yeah.
Which I have to believe there's a reason we don't.
Who put ferret in my ground beef? That might be okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
a little too much armadillo in my hamburger.
Oh man.
You know, little armadillo nose.
Someone
Someone tried to tell me that the controllers used for games are made of dog noses.
Come on.
Someone tried to trick you, Steph. That's what happened there. Okay.
They feel
Dang
like it.
nabbit.
Were they high?
Made
Was
from
I?
dog noses.
Oh wait, how long's
mushroom.
it been?
Yeah, hey, mushroom guy, how we doing?
Yeah. Can you imagine coming back?
You do that voice so well, right?
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's watching you.
Dude, there's breaking news.
No.
We got
What?
breaking news.
Put a bow tie on.
This
That's the
was
breaking news.
sort of announced in the past, but it's been confirmed. There's
Okay.
a National Treasure series. It's a go on Disney Plus. It's a go.
Yay.
National Treasure.
Starring Nicolas Cage.
Steal the decoration.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. But it's the same guy who wrote the movies. Same screenwriter.
The Declaration of Independence, Dad.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad.
Well, that's fun, right? We're happy about
Let's do
that.
that.
Love that.
Sure, go off.
Yeah, knock it out of the park.
I don't think I've ever seen those. I was thinking
Yeah.
Night of the Museum.
Best.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kate, you were
Different.
so excited, and then I was wondering where the enthusiasm went. Keep sending in your Streamlabs and
Almost
Super
donated
Chats.
$20.
Oh,
Let's go Super Saiyan. And question to everyone, who will you fuse with? Either for half an hour or forever. And early happy Passover for the Schmoedown Jewish
That's right.
people.
I just saw Passover's coming up this Saturday.
I love the Jews.
Chag Sameach.
Yes.
Happy
Well,
Passover.
Chag
I am.
Everybody
I
who
am.
celebrates.
We are 110 away from Super Saiyan. We
Oh,
are
come on.
160 away from a bird being killed by a ball interpretive dance.
I just don't understand what no one. Now I understand what Roxy felt like with the.
Yeah, no one wants it. Knock knock. Are you gonna open up or Alex? What's next?
Tiffany F says, I'm baking a raspberry almond cake later because why the hell not? What's
Right.
your favorite cake and can you bake?
Hell yeah, get your bake on, girl.
Get your bake on.
I love baking, but I think what I do is not considered baking. Like I love making this the Magnolia Bakery, which is in New York, but there's also some here. I make their banana pudding, which is like so good, and people like always have such a big reaction to it. So I love doing that. But there's not actually like a put it in the oven moment. So I don't know. I love making sweets, but I think a lot of my sweets I make are like pudding-ish. So are any of
So
you
good.
bakers?
No.
I am taking the Gordon Ramsay Masterclass, which you guys can get
wow.
a link in the description
boy.
below.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You've been taking that class
Skybound.
for a long time.
Sky
What the fuck is that, Ryan? What the fuck is that, Ryan? That's not a cake.
Sky
Too
bow.
much
Ryan.
flour.
I feel like Gordon Ramsay's one of those people who has like a TikTok presence now because of his daughter, right?
Yeah.
Is
They're
his daughter's
cute.
a TikTok star?
I don't know if she's a
Or like she got him on
She
it,
got,
and
like,
then
a-
their page,
yeah.
their page does well together. I'm pretty sure when they do videos
That's
together.
awesome.
They're really
Yeah, it's
cute,
cute.
together. They're sweet.
I think like any chance for those you just have to be a workaholic if you are Ramsey. If you see anyone on TV that much, they're a workaholic. Just trust me when I say that. There's no way around it. No matter who you are, like J-Lo's a workaholic. So anytime they can be doing stuff with their kids, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's like rude.
Alex.
I might also there was part of me that was like, wait a minute. Who's Steph's parents? She's like, just trust me on this one. If you see people a lot on TV, it means that they're not with their kids. I'm like, whoa.
Yes, no, my parents are never. They were never on TV. They were never on TV growing up at all, but they were workaholics. I mean, all of the kids are workaholics too. No one has a normal like relationship with work in my family.
Why do you say they weren't on? Were your parents famous or something?
No, my mom is the district attorney of San Diego.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she's like the baddest bitch ever in the game.
Damn.
Period. But
I gotta have your mom on my show now. I want to have your mom on my show.
Totally. She's
District
been one
Attorney
of
San
the.
Diego?
Yeah, the leading people in general for laws that support victims and survivors of any sort of because people don't realize like a lot of times women who were being sex trafficked were being charged with prostitution because there wasn't like laws protecting women or people in those spaces. So you have to create laws like that. So my mom has done a lot of that work. So now she has to be on she hates the politics side of it so much. It absolutely disgusts her, but she does it when she has to. That's why I said
that's incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's I could not have like if you told me your mom was Julia Roberts, I'd be like, that is less cool than your mom being the district attorney of San Diego doing the work that she is. Truly. What a boss. What a boss.
Yeah, she's the best because she's the type that's like, even no matter what people say about her, if you actually talk to people in the work that she's worked with or survivors that she's worked with, she's always the most ethical person ever, never taken $1, a lie, or any like sort of trash from other people. She doesn't work that way, which makes me just think that when you see like the piece of shit politicians, like you know that there can be people in those spaces that aren't like that.
Would you fuse with her, answering the person's question, Denny?
Oh yeah, what's fusing mean?
That's for
fuse
Dragon
with
Ball
her
or something.
Is that a Dragon Ball thing?
Fuse with her. Oh my god, I was like, I do not understand what you're saying. Yeah, of course.
Line it up.
Alex, what's next?
Going to Super Chats. Peaceful Guy donates and doesn't say anything, so thank you very much, Peaceful Guy.
Thank you.
Jamin John asks, why Grace Slick not well regarded as Janis Joplin? Don't know who Grace Slick.
Why what?
Wait, what was it?
Grace Slick was Jefferson
Airplane.
Oh, Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah.
Why isn't Grace Slick as regarded as Janis Joplin? Well, because Janis was on her own and died young. That helps. Like James Dean, if he had stayed around long enough, you might have seen James Dean do Island of Dr. Moreau with fucking Brando. So you just never know. When someone dies young, they have a chance to be immortalized in your brain that way. Whereas Grace, who's an incredible, enduring artist who's gone through numerous iterations of that group and been successful for decades, it's a different approach. So that's all.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Steph, is your mother's? Your mother doesn't have the same last name as you?
No.
Martha.
Yeah, no, she kept her last name.
Does she have a favorite? Does she have a favorite season?
Okay.
Summer.
What are you doing, Kate?
Kate's spilling the tea. Kate's just spilling the tea.
Summer's
pint
your favorite
of water.
season. Cool.
She just.
Well, it's so funny because Dana Sabraw kept coming up. I'm like, Dana.
Oh, my dad is like really sick. I can get into him on a different day.
Yo,
he's very
that's
sick.
your dad. He's the one.
What?
You guys. Dana Sabraw has gone up against the Trump administration.
What?
Reunification of the separated families. Yo.
That was my dad.
Your dad's a judge? Your dad's a judge?
My dad's the one who ordered the reunification of all the separated families at the border.
What?
Yeah, that was like I'm because of immigrants we came here, and the fact that they got to do that, and then obviously I'm a fighter for the people. I was like, Dad, because we don't get to give opinions obviously, but I was like, You did the right thing, Dad. You did the right thing.
Oh, that's
Dana.
awesome.
Dana looked good too.
Yeah,
he's easy.
Dana
Easy.
Dana and Summer both look
My
good.
goodness.
Oh man.
Wow.
He lives so close to where I live. At least
Yeah.
Holy shit! I bet I could drive over to your parents' house.
Wow.
You probably
Wow,
could,
this
Rocha.
I gotta hang out with your parents. Man, I'd love to have interviews with your parents.
Definitely. We should set it up.
Yeah, set it up.
Heroes.
Yeah, they're the best.
Y'all, when I get quiet, it's because I'm sleuthing on one of your families. I was like, Dana Sabraw. All right, Dana. I was like, oh, I found the mom. Dana Sabraw. He got that mustache back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
All
He
right.
shaved it off.
Yes.
Yeah, Alex,
Hey.
you want to get to the last
Are you
Streamlabs?
sipping on her, Dad? Stop it.
For sure.
For sure, she said.
For sure.
Nicholas
At least
R. 14 says, "Thank you guys for the daily content. As a bug guy in Philadelphia, as a bug guy in Florida, I can use any entertainment possible."
Oh.
Red Panda says, "I'm having Roxy's live birth PTSD flashbacks."
That was
That was good.
funny.
Yep.
That's
That was good.
contender for next year.
The best.
Haskell 420 says, "Hey gang, John, speaking of hemorrhoids, thoughts
Oh.
on WFT Dan Snyder buying out the minority ownerships, 40.5% shares to be the
Ryan
sole owner
Payne
and
donated
NFL
$100.
Oh!
Kansas, me, ha, me, ha.
There you go.
We just hit
Wow.
Is
Okay,
that,
I have to
Super Saiyan?
change.
Go change.
650. Change.
We'll
Okay.
take over. Rocha will take over. Oh, actually, Rocha can't read. Never mind.
Oh,
Brett will take over.
yeah.
Or maybe we just
okay.
do the bird
How
thing
do
in
you
the
spell Helen, an actress's last name? Everybody in the chat for $5 a piece. Alex, what do we have next? Sigh us into the next question.
Super Saiyan's coming.
Shaman John says, "Who is dating Henry Cavill now? Stephanie or Kate?"
Oh.
Probably Steph, not because I have a husband. That would be the logical answer, but because I dragged DC today.
Oh, you did.
Oh, that's
So-
a shame. I missed that, huh?
Yeah, she did. She really did.
Although I have to say, I do love Christopher Nolan. I do love the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, so I take that back.
But Cavill's not going to be part of DC anymore, so
Oh, well,
at
there
least
we
that's
go.
my point of view.
Okay,
Anything's
there we go.
possible, you know, guys.
Anything's,
Yeah.
you guys.
Anything's possible.
And here's the answer for the WFT situation. We're so fucked, and I'm so mad that now Dan Snyder is going to have control of the entire organization.
Ugh.
I don't know how the NFL approves that with 25 women accusing him of sexual harassment and assault. So I don't understand that at all. I hope all of those women sue him into the ground, and he has to sell the team. So I don't know what the NFL is doing. Fuck them and their breast cancer awareness bullshit. They fuck women over all the time. And getting this guy approved to take over majority ownership of the Reds, or not majority, 95% or 99% ownership of the Washington football team is just disgusting. So
We gotta get
there's
Steph's
what-
mom on it. You know what I mean? We gotta get
I
Steph.
know.
Yeah,
And
shit.
his dad.
And the dad, exactly.
Yeah,
What
Steph's
other
mom always gave the
upbeat
dad
questions do we
Yeah,
have?
oh,
Alex?
Malik Tarrant says, "My OnlyFans check came in."
Oh.
All right.
Nice.
Peaceful Guy donates again. Doesn't say anything, so thank you very
You
much.
peaceful guy.
Thanks, peaceful guy. So peaceful.
Free as first form says, "You fool! This isn't even my final form."
Oh.
Thank you, and I believe that is all for today.
Yes.
Oh.
If
For
someone
Saiyan's gotta
throws
come
in a
back.
50 last second, we'll do the bird.
We gotta
Oh,
go
that's right. The bird reenactment.
We're 50 away from that, y'all.
Oh
So
my gosh.
now's the
So-
time.
I guess we'll just sit here
Aw,
quietly. There she is.
May. Catch this light blast, you motherfucker!
Yeah. This is incredible.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
What did I miss?
Look
What
at
did I miss? Did we get to the birds?
Wow.
No,
We're
no.
not that we're 50 away, but alas,
This is
there's
worth
a minute
it, though.
left.
Oh
This is, yeah.
my God.
They-
I can see all. Did we catch up with all the Streamlabs and
Yep.
everything?
Yep.
All right, then I get to sign out as a Super Saiyan. What a fucking blessing. Thank you, everyone, for watching this episode of SEN Live with us. Make sure to hit that like button. Leave us a comment of anything that we've talked about, your opinions, questions, comments, concerns, compliments to Kate, Rocha, Brett, Ryan, or Alex Marzoña. Thank you so much, John Rocha, for showing up in the building today. Kate Mulligan. Brett Sheridan in the house, Ryan Nilsen, and the one and only Alex Marzoña. I'm Steph Sabraw. I hope you have an amazing fucking day. Y'all are fucking awesome. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Spread love, give love, and be around people or watch something that makes you laugh today. This is Super Saiyan Steph out, huh, man?
We're still live. Hold on. We're still live. And you guys, if you love SEN Live, make sure to check out Dan Murrell's podcast, All My Movies, Wednesdays at 4 p.m. That's in a few hours from now. This is the show where each episode he pulls a movie from his personal collection off the shelf for a deep dive into the stories behind how it was made and what these movies mean to Dan and to film lovers everywhere. It's 4 p.m. today, PST. Peace.
Skybound. Skybound.